Welcome back to the channel. My name is a-bomb. We're back with Heavy Rain on the PlayStation 3. Just going to pause it here while I recap last time, because it was a very physical one last time. We had a lot of fighting and a lot of quick time events, so we'll go through it. So Ethan started off with his fourth trial to kill Alex Silver, I think his name was, and we didn't do it. Silver was a drug dealer. He dealt drugs, but he was also a father of two, much like Ethan was. He had two daughters. So Ethan, as a father as well, we decided we wouldn't do it. I don't think we need to do every trial. We've got a good number of letters. We'll wait and see what the last trial is. There is one more. But yeah, we decided not to kill them, despite the fact that he had a shotgun, but he ran out of shells and we had him. We could have shot him, but we didn't. Then we went on to join Madison, who was investigating the owner of the Marble Street apartment where Ethan had his first trial, where he cut off his finger. And it was Adrian, and he was a doctor who was struck off because he used to give pills to people illegally, like off-market sort of stuff, I think. He was a very creepy guy, and, he was obviously trying to drug us, offering us a drink and that. We didn't take it, but after having a look around his house, he managed to catch us, and I don't know what he was going to do to us. He had some drills, he had some sort of tools, but we managed to break free, thanks to Jehovah's Witness, who ironically enough became our guardian angel and saved our life. It was really strange. And then we managed to kill the doctor and escape. But Madison was talking to a guy called Sam, who might be her boss. Not quite sure who Sam is. And then we went on to join Norman Jaden, who was going after a guy called Mad Jackson Neville, because he was a guy that used to deal with stolen cars and dealt with the car that was around during Sean's disappearance, and was the car that had the tyre tracks. So, he didn't really have much to say until we, managed to get stuff out of him. But then Jaden had one of his withdrawals from the Tripto and managed to escape a car crash, but then in the ensuing fight with Mad Jack, I failed, and I managed to get Norman Jaden killed, which I'm not too pleased about, but we're going to go with it. That does mean that we do miss, I think, 2 or 3 scenes with Jaden. We're going to go with it, but I think once we've finished, we might reload from that point and see what happens. I'm not quite sure, but then I don't want to do that, and then there's so many endings that you won't see. If we're doing this playthrough once, there's a few different endings for every character. So I don't know. We might at the end just maybe talk through some of the possibilities. I'm not quite sure what to do there, but for this playthrough, we are going to stick with Jaden's killing. We're not gonna bring him back. We're gonna go through to the end. But it was a pretty rubbish way to write Jaden off. We don't even see what happens to him. I'm assuming he joins that other cop in that acid bath. But yeah, not a great way to write off, I think, the best character. But yeah, his death is not great. But we're now back with Scott Shelby, who, along with Lauren, a couple of videos ago, went to Manfred, who was a guy that dealt in antiques and mainly with typewriters. But while we were there, seems like the killer managed to get in through a window and kill Manfred with us in the same building. So that was a bit of an interesting twist. And yeah, we tried to erase ourselves from the crime scene, but didn't do it. So we did have to go to the police station. And then Scott told Lauren, you can't work with me anymore. It's too dangerous. But she, she was going to do it herself, sort of stuff. So looks like they've come back to Scott's office now. And we'll see what happens here.
So, you think the Origami Killer killed Manfred?
That makes sense.
Almost certainly.
Didn't want him spilling his guts to us.
And you suspect Gordy Kramer, right?
Oh, him or one of his men. Gordy has the time and the means, not to mention the fucked up attitude to go along with it. He's only a suspect, but he's a pretty guilty looking one.
I don't think it's Gordy. He said he was, but it's just him playing stupid
I've been working
games.
on him for a couple of years. I built up a mountain of paperwork.
Magazines about origami? You think the killer could have subscribed to one of those?
If he was even remotely interested in origami in the last 30 years, his name may be in there somewhere. Trouble is, there's over 500 names. That gets a squat.
I'm starving. Do you have anything to eat?
Well, I'm no chef, but I should be able to make some scrambled eggs if you like.
Great. I'm soaking wet. I need to warm up a little. Is it okay if I take a shower?
Uh-oh.
I'll
More
be my
showers.
guest. Go in my bedroom. It's the next door. Oh, I'll cook up the eggs while you're under the shower. Some nerve, that girl. Some nerve. I'll get started right away, so I'll be ready when she finishes her shower. The old days. Looks like someone else's life to me.
Yeah. Shelby and Blake had a bit of a confrontation.
Poor Manfred. We'd just been toast in the old days. Didn't bring him much luck. It's strange seeing Carter after all these years. Hasn't changed a bit. Still a twisted fuck.
Right. Here's the kitchen. Okay, time to make some eggs. So, fridge. We're not going to look on Lauren in the shower. Do not worry about that. Right. I've got a question. Who keeps eggs loose in the fridge? Surely they come in boxes. Like, box of 6, you've got 2 left. You keep them in the box. Pan. Hopefully a clean one. Yeah, I don't know anyone that keeps eggs loose in the pan. Now, you can be a good chef and make these eggs perfectly, or you can undercook them or completely destroy them. We're going to try our best to make these some good scrambled eggs. We'll have a go. While Lauren's in the shower. We're not going to spy on her in the shower, don't worry. There's too many shower scenes in this game. Bloody David Cage is all weirdo. Oh, got to go the other way. Oh, I almost went clockwise then. We're going the other way. Alright, let's keep it going. Still not quite done. Again, we're going anti-clockwise. It doesn't look any different. Okay, I guess that means that's done now.
Eggs should be ready by now.
Okay, let's turn off that hob then. I'm not a fan of scrambled eggs. I can eat a fried egg and that's probably about it. I don't really do egg. Okay. Anything else around that we can maybe do? There's a newspaper, there's a chair. We can have a seat. I mean, the shower's come off. Has she finished? Is she done?
I took the liberty of borrowing your bathrobe.
Where are you?
Looks better on you.
Oh, hello.
What's that?
The notebook I took from Manfred's place. According to this, about 30 clients bought spare parts for Royal machines in the last 10 years.
Smart girl to take that with her.
Oh, you know, checking out the alibi of 30 clients one by one, that's a lot of legwork.
Except that if we cross-check them with the list. The list of subscribers to Origami magazines. You still got that, right?
Yeah, of course. Lauren, wait.
She's way too smart for this. What about your eggs? Come on, I just made them. Eat your eggs.
If the killer really used a royal typewriter and if he subscribed to an Origami magazine, his name should be on both lists.
Well, Lauren, I mean, that's just an assumption, but...
There's a good one, though.
Yeah, I suppose.
His name is here somewhere. Help me. We're gonna find him.
She's too smart for this. Alright, this is a montage of him going through this list now, I guess. Yeah, so there's a bunch of people that subscribe to that Origami magazine, and then hopefully one of them would have had a typewriter worked on. That Royal 5 typewriters. That's what they're doing. Oh, looks like she might have found it. Have they got a name? She looks pretty pleased with herself. It looks like they got a name. Okay.
The only guy whose name was on both lists died when he was 10. What are you gonna do now? Dig up his coffin, make sure he's dead?
I know it doesn't make any sense. Unless the killer was only using his name.
But why use the name of a kid who died 30 years ago?
Well,
Because
that's
it's going to be
what we
hard to
need find
track
out.
down.
The name is John Sheppard. It should be on a grave around here somewhere.
John Sheppard.
You never give up, do you?
She's got more leads on this than we do.
This girl knows her mind all right. No point in trying to reason with her. The sooner we find that grave, the sooner we can get the hell out of here.
Okay, right. This is the children's plot, so it
It's
should be
convinced
here
she's honest.
somewhere.
And here's me, thinking we're wasting our friggin' time in the friggin' cemetery. I should be investigating Gordy Kramer right about now. And here I am, standing in a cemetery, pouring rain, looking for the grave of a kid who's been dead for 30 years. I hate cemeteries. They depress the hell out of me. Gotta hand it to her. That girl is one really determined chick.
Excuse me. I'm looking for the grave of a young boy who died about 30 years ago. His name was John Sheppard.
Right, this is the children's plot,
You would
so
know
I
where
would think
to
it would be
find
here
it,
somewhere.
yes.
The children's graves are in the next plot.
Thanks.
It's cold. It's raining. I'm standing outside getting
Right, that says
soaked.
Irish.
Oh, how I love my job.
Sherry Coleman. Jim Williams. Right, they're not in alphabetical, so that doesn't really help.
Excuse me, I'm looking for... well, don't worry about it. I can manage alone.
Oh, okay. I don't know what that was about. Maybe it's one of these ones. Tom Taylor. Connie Evans. If I recall, it's quite a small grave. Let's ask this guy who's digging the plot. Maybe he knows.
Excuse me. I'm looking for the grave of a boy named John Sheppard.
Straight ahead, a little further on.
Thanks.
Straight ahead. What, from where he is? Russell Howard? I didn't know he was dead.
Hey, Lauren.
Here we go, John S.
I
Sheppard.
found it.
10 years old, born in 1967. Oh, look, origami figures on the grave as well.
These flowers are fresh. Looks like someone's still tending the grave.
Maybe the killer.
Or
Maybe the killer's like this guy's brother or something? Or a relative of some sort? And an origami figure as well.
Oh, youngin'. That one I knew well.
You knew John Sheppard?
I've worked this graveyard nearly all my life. I remember what happened. It was in 77. October, I think.
Oh, have we got ourselves a flashback?
Yeah, good for nothing hoodlums. Get the hell out of here! God, beat it, you lousy no good brats! Come back when your fucking mother comes home from work.
He's drunk again.
What are we gonna do? It's pouring rain. We're gonna get soaked if we spend a day outside.
Well, at least you won't get beat. Little rain never hurt nobody. Come on, let's go play. Bet you can't catch me!
Mom won't be back from work till later. She wouldn't let him treat us like this.
So these guys live on a trailer park next to what
Being
looks like a
out in the rain
construction
is
site.
nothing compared to
Very
being
safe.
in when he's like that. John's right. We can't just stand here all day. Might as well go and play.
What
John
was that
waiting to
whistling?
Give me a boost. I better catch up.
So this is John Sheppard and his brother. And they're playing on a construction site, which is very, very smart. Silly kids. Their dad seems to be like abusive, drunk. Not sure where the mum is at this point. But we could be looking at John Sheppard and possibly the killer here. The Origami Killer could be one of these two kids.
The construction site is empty. Makes for a great playground.
Oh, okay. What the hell are these? I mean, this would be a great hide and seek site. But just be very careful. I mean, why are you weaving through them? Just go straight. Oh. It's not that scary. It's a plank of wood. You don't need to be screaming during that. Okay. I think he went in here.
Come on!
Mm. Come on, don't bang your head, kid.
Jeez, you're enough.
Sorry, you cut out then. Let's game again.
Can't do that.
Come on, that's easy. Up. Come on, kid. Easy.
John is going too fast. He never waits for me.
Up the stairs? Is that where we're going?
Jeez, you're nothing but a slowpoke.
Okay, yeah, here we are.
Come on, loser.
Something is going to happen to John here. Like, this is going to be the whole thing about
What you doing?
how John dies, and I don't know, with the rain, maybe he drowns. That's maybe that's where the killer gets his modus operandi from. And with the father being like drunk as well, and the father being abusive, maybe that's why he's targeting kids, and that's why he's putting the fathers through these trials. Maybe because his father wasn't good. This is just like I know I've played this before, but that's pretty much obvious of the motives of the killer now. If this is the killer that we're seeing here.
I think he went down here.
Well, yeah, I would think that as well. What is that whistling? Is it like a heavy breathing thing? Like, I've no idea. Where did he go? This way? Oh, here he is. Oh, God, yeah, that... that looks really safe. Yeah. Very safe. Well done. Oh, where are you going now?
Do this if it's too hard for you.
No chance. I can do it all right. Just you watch.
Okay. Oh, God, this is a tough one. Actually, it's not. It's actually okay. It's the fighting that I have trouble with. Whoa, kid. Watch out. Come on. You can do this. We're almost there. Okay, we are very high up now. This is going to be...
John, wait for me. No
Get
way I'm
move
scared.
on.
It's as easy as pie.
Oh. Just keep your balance, kid. Come on. Don't want you falling off here, because that could be the end of you. Come on, let's go. Easy. What the hell was that? Like, ugh. What was that? A big jump? Okay.
Holy cow, he's crazy. We could break our necks doing this.
Don't do it then.
I ain't scared. If he can do it, I can do it.
Move your ass. I'm waiting.
Move your ass. Oh, up. Oh, God. If I'd have missed that, that could have been the end.
It's time.
No Origami Killer if we kill him. Where the hell did you just jump off? Down here somewhere? Oh yeah, there he is. Triangle, L2, and L1, and circle, okay. Oh, I almost screwed that up then. Well, we managed to follow him. High five.
Let's play hide and seek. You go and count to 20 and try to find me, okay?
I did say about hide and seek.
2, 3, 4, 5,
Puh.
6, 7,
We could just jump up to 10. I mean,
12,
puh.
14, 15, 19, 20.
Okay, we may have cheated a little bit there, but who cares? Alright, where is he? Duh.
Those cries. That's John's voice.
Ah! Hello. Oh, God.
John! My foot.
How the hell did you get down there? Did you just fall? Were you trying to hide in there, you idiot? Come on, let's get him out. Although, John dies in this year. Come on, get him out. Get him out. Ugh. There's oh God, this isn't working, is it?
What are we gonna do? Hang on, John. I'll get help. Just hang on. Go on, hurry. I think the water's rising. I'm hurrying. I'll be right back.
But the poor kid never did find any help. And his brother drowned in that pipe full of rainwater.
The boy that lived, what happened to him?
Well, all I know is he got separated from his parents. I think he got adopted. Well, looks like a storm's coming. I guess I better be getting home.
Christ, what a horrible story. John Sheppard drowned in the rain while holding his brother's hand. Do you think he could be the Origami Killer?
It's very
Come on,
possible.
let's get back in the car. The kid died 30 years ago. Who's still tending the grave after all these years?
The brother, probably.
There she goes again, surprising me. I don't usually like surprises. There's nothing else for us here. Let's go. Wait.
What's the matter?
Oh, it's Kramer.
Yeah?
It's Charles Kramer.
Gordy's father?
Charles is his name. I can never remember. So, oh, is he tending the grave?
He's putting flowers on John Sheppard's grave.
So he's been tending the grave. So what do the Kramers have to do with this? Gordy's too young to be that brother. And I think Charles might be a bit too old. So maybe there's another Kramer that we haven't seen yet. We're going to Madison next time. We're at about 24, 25 minutes. I might end this here. That was a pretty big sort of flashback scene, and that was a long time with Scott. If this is the scene I think it is, it's pretty long if I remember. So I think we'll leave this for next time. If this is Madison going to Paco's nightclub, to the Blue Lagoon, which it is. We're going to do this next time. It's going to be a bit shorter today, but I thought, you know, that's a pretty big scene, you know. we're possibly looking at the killer and his motives for being the Origami Killer, and his methods for killing as well, the drowning thing. So I think that's probably a good place to end off. And if I remember, this is quite a long one, so we'll leave this for next time. But yeah, John Sheppard, the grave, and possibly that brother that we saw, could well be the killer. Their father was drunk and abusive. The mother was out working, and there was a horrible accident, a kid drowning, and maybe the brother's getting revenge. Maybe that's what it is. The brother's getting revenge on the fathers for his father not being good enough. Maybe that's what it is. But next time we will join Madison at the Blue Lagoon. Should be looking for this Paco, who I think rented the he either rented the apartment? No, I think Paco was to do with the car, because that's what Mad Jack said, that Paco was the one that bought the car. If we had Jaden in life at this point, Jaden would also be here, but because he got killed, it's just Madison. What would have happened is that Jaden would have shown up after Madison, and there would have been two scenes immediately, one after the other, at this location. But because we lost Jaden, we're not going to see that. So just Madison next time, and then yeah, we'll pick things up from there. But for now, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like down below, leave comments if you haven't done so already, or if you're new, then do subscribe and turn on notifications. And yeah, that was a pretty important scene there, a flashback to the 1970s, where we may have seen what moved the killer to do what he did with John Sheppard's drowning. But next time we're going to go to the nightclub with Madison, and we'll see what this Paco has to do with the case. But for now, thank you for watching, and I will see you soon. Goodbye.